America's highest suspension bridge at Royal Gorge Park. Right there. A manatee. Right there. Sea cow. Hey, listen, I couldn't make it through Hamilton, but I know a lot of people love it. So, with that, and with the historical value, the grave of Aaron Burr. Right there. In the movie Speed, Keanu Reeves runs to a blown-up bus, and that blown-up bus blowed up right there. Elliot Ness brought down gangster Al Capone, and he's buried right there. Lake Superior, an aggressively egotistical name. Right there. Getting my COVID vaccine shot. Right there. Ow. The famous Cadillac Ranch. Right there. The tomb of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and his wife, Coretta Scott. Right there. The house from A Christmas Story. Right there. Little Rock, Arkansas is named after a little rock. And that little rock is right there. Dunder Mifflin from The Office. Right there. New Jersey. Right there. The largest Spanish food restaurant in the world. Right there. I See Dead People. The kid's house from Sixth Sense. Right there. Mike's apartment from the movie Swingers. Right there. One of the richest men in America, J.D. Rockefeller, is buried right there in this unassuming, very modest grave. Prince's Paisley Park. Oh, right there. Roswell, New Mexico. Right there. Ooh. The Polka Hall of Fame. The Softball Hall of Fame. 2 for 1. And they're both right there. The street where E.T. made the bikes fly. Right there. The NASCAR Hall of Fame. Right there. Catch a falling star and put it in your pocket. Never let it fade away. The grave of crooner Perry Como. Right there. The Rocky Steps. Right there. Call John McClane because the Nakatomi Tower needs saving. And it's right there. The 20th president of the United States was assassinated. That's President Garfield. And he's buried right there. The largest wind turbine in the United States. Right there. A prototype hovercraft train. There's only one in existence, and it's right there. Catherine Lee Bates wrote the poem America the Beautiful from the spectacular view of Pikes Peak. And that's right there. The Edward Scissorhands house. Right there. Albert Einstein's house. Right there. Call it friendo. The little gas station from No Country for Old Men. Right there. I gotta know what I'm calling it for. The Mountain Time Zone. Right there. The world's largest outdoor chandelier. Right there. Venice Beach. Right there. Football. Right there. The very first Chipotle. Right there. Big Tex. Right there. Kind of looks like Woody. Oklahoma, Oklahoma. Right there. The spinach capital of the world, Alma, Arkansas. Right there. Marty McFly's house from Back to the Future. Right there. The famous rotating statue, Metamorphosis. Right there. The famous Red Rocks Amphitheater. Right there. The house from the TV show Designing Women. Right there. Right there. In 1914, the world's first electric traffic light was installed. Right there. The only McDonald's shaped like a UFO. Right there. Everything's bigger in Texas. Well, except this sign. Texas, right there. My whole life has led me to this one spot right now. Finally, the journey after 47 years. And I'm here in Toadsuck, Arkansas, right there. The Florida Everglades, right there. The Liberty Bell, right there. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, right there. The beef capital of the world, right there. I'm still out right there. The very first indoor mall in America, right there. Bill and Hillary Clinton were married, right there. The Brady Bunch house, right there. Betsy Ross, she sewed the first United States flag, and she lived right there. Strange things are afoot at the Circle K. The Circle K from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, right there. Wild Stallions rule. Buddy Holly recorded his famous hit That'll Be the Day and Peggy Sue, right there. Elvis Presley was born, right there. The Pacific Ocean, right there. Benjamin Franklin's grave, right there. They charge you $5 to go to the graveyard. The Southgate Shopping Center from the movie Edward Scissorhands, right there. The Dude Abides, the dude's apartment from Big Lebowski, right there. The character of Superman was born right here. The Olympic gold medaling curling team, the Duluth Curling and Skating Club, right there. The Cuyahoga River was considered one of the most polluted rivers in the world. In fact, it caught fire 13 times at least, and that's right there. Arkansas, the natural state, right there. In Terminator 2, the T-1000 crashes the big rig chasing after John Connor. That happened right there. The Declaration of Independence was signed right there. The grave of rapper XXX Tentacion, right there. The Central Time Zone, right there. From the movie Hell or High Water, the diner they ate in, right there. And the bank that they robbed, right there. If you haven't seen it, you should see it. It's a good movie. Billy the Kid's grave, right there. The home of Arbor Day, Nebraska, right there. There was a TV show in the 70s called Alice, and they worked at a place called Mel's Diner, the real Mel's Diner, right there. In the movie Purple Rain, all of the shots of him in concert were at one club, First Ave, and that's right there. The world's largest rubber stamp, right there. The very first Batwing gas station, right there. My former boss when I was in the military, William J. Clinton's Presidential Library, right there. Bruce Willis in the movie Pulp Fiction runs into Marcellus Wallace as a getaway. That was right there. And then they crashed the car right there. Ben Franklin flew his kite during a thunderstorm, and that happened right there. That's a big dinosaur. Right there. The grave of author Philip K. Dick. Right there. In the first Avengers movie, Loki gets everybody coming out of the opera to kneel before him. That was right there. The great state of Alabama. Right there. The exact street where Michael Jackson filmed Thriller. Right there. Well, behind the campers. On Christmas night in 1776, George Washington crossed the Delaware. Right there. Texas, right there. New Mexico, right there. Oklahoma, right there. All three of them merge right there. Lake Erie. It's not that eerie. Right there. Georgia. Right there. The grave of President Grover Cleveland. Right there. Dalhart, Texas is considered the center of the Dust Bowl, and that's right there. On December 7th, 1941, the USS Arizona was bombed and sank in Pearl Harbor. Its actual gun barrel is right there. Its actual signal mast is right there. And its actual anchor is right there. Alan Freed coined the term rock and roll, and he's buried right there. The world's largest suspension bridge. Is it suspension bridge?
Yeah.
Suspension bridge.
Yeah, suspension bridge.
The world's largest suspension bridge in the world? That doesn't make any sense.
In
The world's largest, just like George Washington, I'm crossing the Delaware. Right there. Well, I'm stopped. I'm not really crossing anything because a big gigantic truck was trying to get over this little bridge. So, I'm stuck on the Delaware.